So what's happening, people? Welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm going to be doing something just a little bit different. We're going to be down in the shed, down in the gym, and we're going to be trying to build a new piece of gym equipment. Now, I've been looking at getting this certain piece of equipment for a few weeks now, but with everything that's going on, the gym companies and manufacturers are just hiking the prices up. So what I thought is, instead of spending 50, 60 quid on this one piece of equipment, I'm going to try and build it myself. Now, I've come up with a little plan. Now, whether or not this plan actually works is a different story. But anyway, what I want to try and prove is that you don't have to go out and spend however much money on brand new expensive pieces of equipment. You can literally just go to B&Q, find bits and put them together. You just have to be pretty clever in the way that you try and do it. So I'll show you what this stuff I've got, and then what we'll do, we'll head back up to the house and we'll draw up the plan for the piece of equipment. So here's all the stuff that I've bought. Now, I already had this. This is just a piece of equipment that came off my bench, so it would literally slot in there and it'd be like a leg extension. So that used to be on the bench. I've got a table leg, well, a desk leg maybe. So this is actually the best bit of thing that I bought. It's so clever. A piece of wood, a bolt and a screw, and then I've got two owl brackets as well. So you're probably not going to be able to guess what I'm going to make with that sort of stuff. But I'm actually going to try and make a landmine. So obviously landmines you use for T-bar rows, farmer squats, what else do you, landmine press for the chest. So what we'll do, now you know what we're going to be making, we're going to head back up to the house, draw up the plan, then we come back down here and we'll crack on with it. Right, so here's the plan. So first off, we need to cut our piece of wood, which is going to be the base. So this is what everything is going to sit on. Next, we need to cut off the old piece from the leg extension machine, which used to attach to our bench. So we need to cut the U bracket off there. So that's going to sit on top of the wood. So that's what's going to hold the arm. So sit on wood. Right, so once we've cut that off, then we need to make sure, no, we don't need to make sure, we need to cut off the leg, the table leg that we've bought. So the foot here, that just slides out, but we need to cut the top bit off. So we'll cut that off. Then we'll have the piece of tube ready for the pole to fit in, for the barbell to fit in, sorry. So tube in, and that is going to slide in to the arm that we also cut off a bit earlier. So it's going to look something like that. So the tube's going to fit in there. And once we've done that, there's already a hole drilled in there. We just need to drill through the pipe. So the pipe will drill a little hole through there. And then once that's all done, we'll fix the screw through. So then that arm is going to be moving up and down nice and freely. Then we need to connect the base to the floor of the shed so it's not going to move anywhere. So we've got a couple of owl brackets. So what we'll do is just bracket them up along the back and the sides of the base, and then that should all be pretty much done. This is really piss poor plan, but you know, we'll go with it and see what happens. I'm no DIY expert, but I think that is going to be somewhat effective. It makes sense in my mind, so hopefully it makes sense in yours too, but we'll see what happens when we get it done. Right, so firstly, I am not a proper builder, so please do not shout at me in the comments. I know I'm probably doing something wrong, but we'll just ignore it and we'll move on. So as you can see, I'm basically just cutting off the U bracket, which is going to hold the landmine arm. So if you don't have any U-brackets in the house or just lying about, then places like B&Q or Wix will sell U-brackets for like a couple of quid. And cutting this U-bracket off and the desk leg was actually a really, really annoying job. And it would have been way quicker if I had like an angle grinder or something just to get through it. Because starting off with that saw, it just took so long. And then I already had the wood pre-marked up for the base, so the U-bracket was going to sit on top, and then we're going to drill that wood base down onto the shed floor, and then the rest of the planks are going to be used on a different project pretty soon. Right, now everything is cut, we're going to get it all together, we're going to drill in the hole for the pipe, why do I keep saying pipe? It's the barbell's going in there. So we're going to drill that hole, connect everything up, and then maybe we'll have a landmine, I don't know, hopefully. I mean, it's looking promising, so yeah, let's get on with it. Let's get this done. I'm sorry about the door, it keeps creaking, I need to get that fixed as well. It's just so annoying, so. Right, game on. So yeah, I'm just drilling the holes that I need for the landmine. So this first one is going to be for the screw, and that's going to go straight through the base, and this is going to keep the U-bracket in place. Sorry for the change in line as well, the sun just kept coming out. So this screw is actually going to be countersunk, so that when we drill it, when we drill the base to the shed floor, it's going to be flush, so it's not going to be moving all over the place. And then the second hole is going to go straight through the desk leg, and then the screw is going to keep that in place and act as the pivot point for the landmine. And then we are pretty much on to the first fit together. And as you can see, it's looking like a landmine. It's all moving freely, which is what I wanted. And this is going to be absolutely sick. Right, so this has actually worked out 100 times better than I actually thought. So we've done all the drilling, that's all sorted. We've fitted it together. It looks really good. It's moving freely. This is what we want. So I'm just going to screw it down where I want it to be. We'll connect it all up and then we'll give it a test. Once again, this part was a ball ache too, as it didn't have enough screws that were the right size for the L brackets. So you'll see me drilling out a couple of times just to try and get the screw to fit in properly. But we got around it, it's all secure now, it fits well, it's looking really great, and we've built a really good landmine. Right guys, I'm actually gassed. I've said it so many times throughout this video, but I'm super impressed with how this has actually turned out. We've got the barbell in the landmine, so it's ready to go. What I'm going to do is just quickly finish off, and then we'll get a little workout. I'll show you a few exercises you can do. But if you have enjoyed this video and you would like to see more stuff like this, thank you very much, Ambulance. Please leave a thumbs up and a comment down below, and I'll be sure to do more DIY gym-based stuff if you've enjoyed it. I mean, like I said at the beginning of the video, you don't have to spend a lot of money to have good gym equipment. Yeah, it's not the best looking thing, but it's going to do a job. It's better than spending 60 quid on a landmine that I would have done. So I've probably saved about, I don't know, 45 quid probably. So this has only cost me 15 quid. And yeah, I'm buzzing, man. I'm so happy. So there we go. Leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Asshole.